I have to say this first. No matter what you hear me say, no matter how I tell my story, no matter what piece of information I lay out in front of you, please tag that with cause of God, my life is favor when you got favor on your life. No matter what you throw, the into you going to always rise to the top. I have been thrown into a lot, but because of favor and grace, I just keep showing up somehow. Man, no matter what they do. And so all of this that I have is really because of the grace of God. Now I'm going to tell you something. You got to have a tremendous work ethic to be successful in here, in other words. And you can relate to this. You got to have a lot of dogging. You really do, man, if you want to be successful, because it's going to be a lot of trying times, so you have to have a tremendous workout. But you got to have faith. Faith without works is dead. Albert Einstein said once, he said, imagination is everything. It's the preview to life's coming attractions. Everything you have, everything we have in this world, somebody imagined it. It's your imagination is tremendous. Somebody was sitting on the phone one day talking with a cord to the wall and said, man, I wish I could just go outside with this phone. Everybody in here got a cell phone. Somebody imagined that somebody got tired of riding in a wagon cross-country from slavery to freedom. Somebody said, I wish we had something that made these wheels move by the drive cars. People got tired of driving from New York to LA. Somebody said, I wish we could fly. We got airplanes. Imagination is everything. It's the preview to life's coming attractions. Your real life, the one God really got for you, is in your imagination. It is not in your current situation or your current paycheck. And if you've been living like that, you have then restricted yourself to a commonality that is really not yours, because what really God got for you is really in your imagination. Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. So when I told you a minute ago, you got to have a tremendous work ethic, but you got to have a lot of faith. I talk to so many people who get older like some of us are, and they've lost the faith. Well, faith is really simple. It's the faith is the substance of things. Hope for all that mean is in the beginning, you just hope something pop off. You just kind of hope something happened for you. I was hoping I would get on TV. I wrote it on a piece of paper when I was 10. I want to be on TV. The problem I had when I wrote it at 10 was I suffered from a severe stuttering problem. I could not talk outside my house. So can you imagine when I wrote on a piece of paper, I want to be on TV and turn that in? But when I wrote it on the paper, it wasn't factual. I was just hoping. You just got to start with the hope. Faith is the substance of things that you hope for. You just hope something jump. Then what happened is through grace and favor, he gives you a couple of them things you hope for, and then you're supposed to start believing them, because now it turns into faith. But if you take this scripture, faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. What is the evidence of things not seen? I just told you, Albert Einstein said imagination is everything. It's the preview to life's coming attraction. But guess what your imagination really is? It's the evidence of things not seen. Because your imagination, you know why it's evidence of things not seen. Because you're the only one can see it. Your imagination is actually God showing you a preview of a coming attraction that he has for you. The moment you don't believe in your imagination, you negate what he got for you. Your imagination is to preview to life's coming attraction. It is the evidence of things not seen because can't nobody see it with you. Your problem is you keep telling your imagination to the wrong people. See, if you want to kill a big dream, tell it to a small-minded person is dead. How many times, man, have you had a tremendous idea, something you thought was the one, and you wouldn't tell your loved ones and your so-called friends, and they shot it down? I mean, you was convinced that it was just, oh man, I just came to you and you told me, and they shot it down, and you thought since they were your loved ones and they friend and they got your best interest at heart, you believed them. You was wrong. They talk, you let them talk you out of what God got for you. Some of you all still sitting here with the ambition of opening a business one day, but you scared to go start the business because you got a job. And you got bills. Rich people got bills. Everybody got bills. Hell, I got bills. You going to let the fact that you got some bills stop you from opening the business, the thing that God done put in your imagination. So you're going to squash that because you got bills. Everybody got bills. Your real life is in your imagination.